Hello. Sorry for being a little bit late. Um, Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. Trying something a little bit different with the laptop tonight. So hopefully get this all going. Let's see, adjust the lighting a little bit just because it's a bit too much. Yeah, let's try turning it off. That's a bit better. Hey, Kenneth. Um, so just gonna be doing a quick stream. Uh, as some of you know, I attended heroescon in the States a few weeks ago, and I spent a few more weeks traveling around and doing some hunting and shopping for books, and just got back to Australia today and just doing a quick stream showing the stuff I picked up from the shows and the comic book shops traveling around. Hey Sarah. Um yeah, I'll leave these off. Less glare in my glasses. Um it was a very interesting experience attending the show in the States, and there was a lot of chatter about it being a great show for picking up books. And after actually attending it, it really was. But I do need my glasses, so I'm gonna have to put them on. Let's see if we can get this lighting right. So, I'm gonna go through the books, the experience, what I was able to pick up, what I took with me, and some other bits and pieces. So, we have a guest backstage. Gonna add him in.
Hello.
How you going, Dave? How's
Good.
things?
Can you hear me all right?
I
I'm
can
surprised.
hear you.
There you go. It's
So
been a while. It's been a while. You're back now. When did you get back?
I got back this morning. So I've
Excellent.
been I've been home for just on 9 hours. So
Excellent.
trying to keep myself awake as much as I can.
This will be a good exercise then.
Yeah. So and sorting through the books and stuff.
Good.
So
I heard you had a lot.
214 books.
Wow. In luggage.
Yeah.
And the X-Men one.
No, didn't end up getting it. So
Ah.
yeah, Justin had left from Heroes early on the Sunday,
Yeah.
and then it was all about getting it sent. And I didn't want to look into it until I got home about seeing all the fees and stuff on top and shit.
Yeah, because you got to pay. You got to pay. You have to pay import duty at that point. So it's not a good idea. Well, yeah, if you can make it work, there's other
Yeah.
options. Yeah.
So I now that I'm back, I'll make a decision on what I'm actually going to do and see how I'm going to go about it. So I picked up some other semi big books while I was away. So
Are you
I'm
showing?
happy. Yeah, I've got them all here. So I'll go through them
Are you
slowly.
expecting anyone else as well?
I was hoping Simon and Simon would be around, but I know Simple Simon had dinner, so I'm not sure if he's done or not. And I sent the link in the group chat to
I
the
thought,
others,
yeah.
so hopefully
Have
they
we got?
jump on.
Yeah, have we got anyone at all?
Mad Spidey is here. Let's add him in.
There he is.
Uh,
Jeez.
Yeah, it's too fucking cold in my room. So I'm like
Don't
under the
worry.
donor and I got the little heater on.
I felt the exact same way when I landed in Melbourne today. I came
Yeah,
from
you're like,
31 degrees to fucking 6 degrees.
yeah, you're like, what the fuck? I need to go back.
Yeah, don't worry. I thought about it.
Mm.
So, but um,
I'm off again in 2 weeks.
yeah, to
San
San Diego.
San Diego.
There you go.
Yeah,
Where are you now?
Sydney.
Oh,
yeah,
that
I
obvious.
was there this morning. I wanted to
Oh,
bomb the airport.
Yeah. Yeah, in and out, literally fly back tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
oh, so tired. What you
All
got?
right,
Oh, yeah. Sean was going to show us some goodies.
all right. I don't know
No?
what to start with. Let's
I'll
start with fucking.
start with all the stuff that I'm going to steal off you.
Well, I'll show just the big pile of random stuff that I got. So nothing special, but let's fix up this.
That's it. Make yourself big. Get that light. Get rid of that
Yeah.
light.
So just first appearance of Forager from the New Gods.
It's the 80s, right? That one? It's Copper Age.
Yeah, 25 center. So
Yeah.
let me just set up somewhere where I can sit these books once I go through them. Daredevil.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well, that's nice.
So
I don't
was
think I have
pretty
that.
cheap pickup. So since last year, no, 2 years show ago when I picked up the first printing and a few of the others, I'm trying to get all of the printings.
Which
So
was
all
that?
all 45 printings.
There's 9 printings. This is number 3.
You sure? I thought. So
I'm pretty sure.
I was hunting through. I'm publishing a video tomorrow. I don't know. I think maybe the pink one is the first one. I thought maybe I'm wrong, but
Green is first. I'm
green is
100% on that. Yeah.
right.
So
I picked one up this weekend. Billy had one.
There's two pinks, like 2 versions of the pink.
That's why I'm getting confused.
There's like a pink one and like a purpley pink one or something or other.
Yeah. But where the fuck is it? Publish features.
I don't know. Working with amateurs here.
Yeah, I know because it's
We need to get some of the US crew in.
Yeah.
That's the line of the night. I'm going to clip it.
Yeah. So picked up this. I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd because I picked up the 3rd and the 6th.
I'm pretty sure you're right because I'm not really a Batman type of guy.
So
all I know is that pretty much it's only just the small trade dresses, different color per printing.
Yeah,
there's like a pink, a green, a blue, a yellow, a purple, a bloody, all that sort of stuff.
I'd tell you, but I can't see my video because it's blood in scheduled mode.
1 second. Let's see if we.
Is that number? What is that one? That's number 10.
This is number 11. So
11.
Winter Soldier's Origin.
Yep.
So was able to pick up.
Underrated that run. That Brewbaker run's amazing.
I still wouldn't mind picking up his first appearance one of these days.
I've got one. I've got a spare. I've got 2 9.6s. Though you wouldn't like it.
Crack.
So I picked up a book on the Sunday after I left from you, Dave, that I think you'll be impressed with. Where I got Ultimate X-Men #1.
Yeah, that's a good book.
So these were just a bunch of cheapies that I picked up in the random shops when I was
Oh,
walking.
okay, that's cheapy.
This
What's that?
Sandman #2.
Yeah, but how much was it?
Oh, sorry, no, this is #8, the first appearance of Death. This
Yeah,
was
how much
20
was that?
bucks.
How much?
20 bucks.
It's that's a good price for that. Like,
It's not in the best condition, but
oh, okay.
it was good enough. Just random action. So first, I don't even remember his name. Black Superman appearance.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. Now, Dave, I'm sure you will remind me the significance for these next 4 books because they're more in your wheelhouse.
He said he's not a Batman guy.
First Bat vehicle, I think it is. This, if I remember right.
I don't know on that one. That looks like Golden Age and Silver Age Batman together.
Yeah, Batman 200. But
Yeah.
was able to pick up some early
Ooh, nice.
JSA books.
That's a big ass
So,
Wonder Woman.
yeah, we got #7. Then was able to get JLL 51. So first
They really love
Zatanna.
their checkerboard. They love their checkerboard tops.
Yeah.
Then also picked up #37.
That one's a sick cover. That is just, I love that sort of stretchy sort of alien. No, lightning, isn't it? Not stretchy.
Yeah. So then this was just Scotty Young.
Spider-Punk, yeah.
Yeah, just
Were you at the auction?
No.
Do you know how much that Scotty Young piece went for?
No clue.
$15,000.
It doesn't surprise me with the people that were there.
Totally surprises me. I was like, what?
The amount of people he had in his line and buying stuff, it really didn't surprise me. Adam Kerber cover.
Was that his booth?
Yeah, his booth. So,
all right, you got it signed. So at least that's one thing. You should have had that graded.
I'm just gonna flip it.
Are you? How much do you want for it?
We'll have a discussion after show.
All right.
So I got this dirt cheap. I know it's not a big book, but another book for me to flip.
He's just flipping. Is that what you do?
I
Dirty flipper.
My trip. I gotta cover my trip so I can keep going.
Who are you going to sell them to?
What?
You going to eBay them?
When I sell at the shows and stuff.
All
I'll
right.
take it with me.
Which show are you doing?
Next show I'll be doing.
That book back. Bring it back. You can't just put that down. That's probably one of the most influential books of
Everybody needs that book in their collection.
Everybody needs that book in their collection. I agree.
The funny thing is, I don't think I actually have the rest of that series. I think I only have issue 1, and that's it. I have all the Infinity War ones, but I don't think I actually have the rest of the Infinity Gauntlet. I'll have to have a look at that.
I've got all of them signed by Jim Starlin, graded 9.8. And I've got the first issue signed by George Perez.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I finally picked up that book cheap enough over here because I was sick of everybody over here still trying to flog it off for $100. I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for that book.
You'll never
believe
I
ended up paying about $15 for one over here.
Well, Sarah, this book is something that you might like.
Yeah, something killing children.
1 in 25 ratio cover for #17, I think it is. So I picked up
Sarah
a
like
whole
that.
bunch of Ratio covers. I'm trying to get the whole set of these hip hop covers.
You
Oh,
realise
hip-hop variants.
that is a hiding to nothing, right?
Yeah,
Like you realise how expensive that's going to cost you.
I've got over. I'm close to 3/4 done.
Really? Which ones are you
Yeah.
missing? The expensive ones.
Yeah.
Not. There's I think 2 or 3 expensive ones because I picked up like 8 on this
The
trip.
problem I've got with these ones, right, is this is my only problem with normal variants, right? New variants is that they do them, and you go, I really like the idea, but then they never stop. Whereas, you like Spidey, he's literally just got his Invaders run. He's got like 2 more issues to go, and that's it. He doesn't have to worry anymore.
Eh,
There's no more variants coming there.
So
that's why it's hard. That's why it's hard for Beck, because Beck's trying to get all the variant covers for the original Spawn series. But that's all that she collects just for comics. Pretty much is just Spawn. So,
There you go.
speaking of Spawn,
does she have that?
I've got no idea. I'd have to have a look. Keep it aside just in case.
I liked your. She got 2 of them.
Oh, you got 2 of them. Cool.
I liked your silk. How much was your silk?
Yeah, I messed up on that. You'll see another one soon. We got another straggler backstage. We'll add him in. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect timing because he'll like the one in
Barbarella.
1 in
Oh.
12.
The booby books.
1 in
So,
12.
Yeah,
That's a weird one.
So
Weird.
Dynamite have 1 in 8, 1 in 12. Like Dynamite have 26 variants.
Really?
I've got that
So-
one. That's Perillo.
I got that, and then so all 3 variants for the one book.
No, the Perillo, I believe, is the A cover. Unless you've got some kind of weird color variant, it's the standard cover.
This is the black and white.
Okay. So that'd be some sort of 1 in
That,
fucking
yeah, these are
54 or something.
so all variants.
Take
for
into
the
account
number
that Simon's colorblind.
That's not my Barbarella.
Sorry?
That's not my Barbarella.
So another hip hop cover.
They're hard to find here, those. I saw them recently. Someone had some hip hop covers that I saw recently. I can't remember where it was.
So another Adam book.
Bought my tickets today.
That's cool.
Gonna go and see it in San Diego.
Oh god.
I'm going the Wednesday night.
Yep.
So
Oh, for
Boy
Deadpool.
Rivals, 1 in 50 variant by Jim Chung.
Is that number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah met my boss today.
Have I met your boss?
I
came into your
think
work,
you might
remember?
have. I think you might have.
Nice. That's the 1 in 25, Jenny Frizen, Something's Killing Children, issue 11. So I picked up a copy of that, signed. Bubs has got it at the moment because I got it sent to him. It was double signed by James Tynan and Frizen. $60.
How much do you want for that? Or is that going in your PC?
No, this is actually for my mate. I picked it up at Heroes and got it signed instantly. So,
I was going to get mine signed, but it's got spine tick, so I was like, no, can't do it.
This guy and his 9.8s.
the David Finch
It's a good cover.
That's
It's
nice.
good.
It's
variant. So
Oh.
I got.
I reckon the black and white looks better.
Dude, where were these from? Were these from Heroes or are they from not at Heroes?
I bought these from David Finch.
Oh, direct.
Yeah, and I got the
Hey, Drac.
Drac?
version.
No, only.
Yeah,
It's
Sarah's
small,
a 9.8 snob as well.
though.
I'm 9.6 all day.
I take a 9.6, press it, and then send it back. Yes, 9.8.
It's funny when it goes down. Have you seen that? I
I
saw
have.
Comic Head
Okay.
84. I think had a was it a 9? I think it was a 9.6 or a 9.4. He sent it off to get busted open and repressed, and it came back 1 grade lower.
You know
like
what I
a
do? At that
ASM
point?
300 or something.
I complain to Matt Nelson at that point, and just they give you a credit, or they fix the grade, they repress it.
Another hip hop cover.
I don't know what cover that is trying to homage.
Oh, so many of them I look at, and because a lot of them were done from like albums from like when I used to be into that sort of stuff, that sort of music, and I'm like, half of them I can't even pick.
Sean, where are these ones from?
These were from like this, and the hip hop covers and that were from the random shops I visited after I left Heroes.
So tell us more about that, because actually that's the one thing we all know about Heroes, but where did you go? What was your schedule, and what comic finds or what comic shops did you find?
So I was in Atlanta after I left Charlotte for a bit. Then I went to Charleston. And then after that, Toronto. So
The 3 stops.
In Atlanta, I didn't find too many great shops.
Yep.
What was colder, Toronto or here right now? Because here's freaking freezing.
Here, Toronto was 30.
Oh, summer was it over there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the other end. Yeah.
Mate,
Yeah.
I couldn't see the other side of the traffic light before driving home because it was so foggy.
Atlanta, I didn't find any really decent shops, just picked up a few odds and ends. Same in Charleston. I hit 7 comic shops in Toronto.
Yep.
And I found some pretty good books. They're coming up. They're in the pile.
Would you recommend Toronto then for comics?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Depending what you're looking for, but yeah.
Have they got? So is it more modern or is it vintage?
There was 2 shops that had a lot of vintage, but one was a little bit overpriced and not so organized, but that's because they attend a lot of shows, so they had a lot of books in boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the other one just has a lot of old books, but takes forever to go through boxes and stuff, but they're well organized. So 1 in 25, Catwoman.
I gave up on those.
Variant. And World's Finest. I picked up these just to flip.
Looks like a blacklight edition.
Spawn.
I remember that. There's all the comic shops on it, right?
Yeah.
There's a few different versions of that though. I don't know whether Beck has that one or not. So put that in the maybe pile for me.
So that's the comic rock version, and this is the creator's version.
Yeah, I know she has at least one of them, but I think there was 3 or 4 versions actually.
And there's
300.
No, that's Spawn Universe.
That's 300. No, that's Spawn 300.
Yeah, Spawn 300.
Spawn guy, baby. Tell him, Beck. You over there, Beck? Tell him. Spawn guy.
I'm at home. I'm at home, you nutbag.
It's clever buying all those like rare variants and shipping them over here.
Yeah, right. A lot of people do it though. I'm surprised how many I see like eBay sellers and even at like the comic fairs where they have those variants. I'm like, man, you must go over there a lot.
Yeah.
Scotty Young. Then Ron Lim.
That was at Heroes though, right?
Yeah, these were from Heroes. So I figured got 2 copies of that.
When's your video coming
out? My Yarraville one will be next week.
All right.
Oh, there it is. I thought I lost it.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I saw your. Wait, did you just drop something? I just got a notification before saying that you were shopping in Australia comics or something like shopping for comics in Australia.
It's tomorrow. Okay. There you go. C3 exclusive.
Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm a Sonic guy.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
If you want to, Simon, drop the link for Ben if he wants to jump in. If you...
Actually, on that variant, I'll say SS rather than just Simon. Do you want that? Because I've got a copy that I bought, which I'm happy to let you have if you want it.
Yeah, well, if I was at heroescon, I probably would have bought that book just to support the cause. And I'm a Sonic guy.
Well, I bought it anyway, but at the end of the day, if you really like it and you want it, I literally it'll just sit on the shelf for me. Whereas at least you'll get benefit out of it.
I'll put it on my Sonic shelf. I have a Sonic shelf.
There you go. Okay, done. I'll get it across to you.
Now that Adam,
I'll stick one of these stickers on the bag.
Just not on the book.
So another
shiny. Is that is that like a con exclusive, that one?
Yes. So
yeah, I was going to say, because those Rebirth foils, they usually did like San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con exclusives where they did the foils.
And it's signed by Jimmy Palmiotti, and Amanda Connor.
Palmiotti.
So
Parmigiana.
Got that. Got the bloody claw variant.
Mate,
you've got... so there's two different versions of that.
So just because of the claws, you see the bloody claws.
Yeah, I can see them there.
You got
hey, Mike.
30% of the books you've shown are bloody black and white, mate.
That's just because you're colorblind and you can't tell the difference.
No, I just don't get what. Okay, let me ask Dave about this. Right. So, do you think it's bizarre to charge extra for a 1 in 25, which is like a black and white or an ink variant? You're paying more for less.
So I agree with you. I'd rather have the black and white variant as the A cover and then have the full color extravaganza. You're right.
Totally. Exactly.
But or they should have like a double. I don't know.
Or just do a virgin or something.
I'm with you because it just feels like those, like the Alex Ross pencil sketches, just felt like, oh, what? Like I like him, but I don't know.
Look, if it was a cover that was just a completely different cover that was exclusive to the ratio that was black and white, sure. But when you're doing exactly the same cover, but you got no color, and you're charging more, it just doesn't make sense to me. Of why that would be desirable.
Haven't you ever heard of less is more?
Yeah, less is more, and then there's like.
Yeah, but I always hear people like, "Oh, I think I like the black and white better." I'm like, "Get out of here!"
God, you did go nuts on those hip hop covers. Yeah, I got no idea.
Sean had a few. You got a lot of those already, don't you?
Yeah. Well, the price I was getting them at.
Are they still doing them though? They're like, it's literally just keep pumping them
out.
A lot
of them that are. There's a lot of exclusive ones as well now.
Weren't they like 10 years ago or something?
Yeah, there's about 45 or 50 of them in the set.
Right, so they are finite then.
Yeah.
But you never see them in Australia. I saw them recently, but it was the first time ever I've just gone through a short box and seen them.
Half of them I've never seen.
Yeah, because a lot of them are now exclusives as well. Like all these variant exclusive places are doing their own hip hop covers now. So it's just never ending.
That's what I was going to make it. But the point I was making,
that's a good one. Roger Rabbit.
Forever.
Roger Rabbit.
Please,
Eddie.
A Spawn number 1.
Hey, Matt's party, yeah.
The Arrow or not?
What?
Is it the Arrow print?
I have no clue. I doubt it.
The inside cover, you'd know Matt's buddy, wouldn't you? It's in the inside cover, isn't it?
I can't remember actually. I know.
Ooh.
I don't think.
Did Matt Spidey give me the error variant?
It's quite possible.
You've always got to check your inside cover apparently because it's like.
I gave Simon all my Spawn comics that I had, which were literally all Beck's doubles anyway, and there ended up being a signed Will Spatasio comic in there. I didn't even realize.
Other Simon cover.
Oh, he's gone, and he's back now. You can see it.
What am I looking for?
The
I
cover.
can't remember what the error is.
I'll tell you. I'm just looking it up now.
Have you got that one,
Oh,
Simon?
That's a ratio, isn't it?
Yep.
Ooh, maybe. There's the Erica version of that cover, which I do want.
I've got some ratios to show you later, Simon.
All right.
Don't worry.
What am
that
I looking
you'll
for,
like.
Dave?
So,
Me,
Yeah.
Batman,
I'm looking for the black error variant on Spawn.
Catwoman,
Oh,
1 in
foil.
50.
The foil?
Oh, sorry, Batman 132. Yeah, foil. 1 in 50.
Whoa. Did anyone else just get that? Was it
What, a
just
little bit
me?
of a nip?
No, he just like froze and then like was like the flash for about a second.
I thought you were looking at the nips.
What? Nips? That's racist.
That's not where I was going. You fucking idiot.
We'll get into some older school books. This isn't a big book, but just the book I was chasing. So, Icon number
Got your
1.
hero right here.
Has that got preview of Static in it?
Of what?
Static.
No. I think there's a book before this that had
Oh,
preview. Some early
Oh,
Thor.
that's nice.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
So very low grade.
First appearance of the Destroyer.
There you go. That's what I
No
was
black ink.
So open your Spawn one. If it's got that stuff,
Yep.
it's the other variant.
Dedicated to Jack Kirby. Yeah, but what am I looking for?
You're looking for the dots on the Spawn.
The
face.
black dots instead of it being plain white. That's right.
On the inside
They
cover.
look like black dots
Yeah.
to me.
Yes. Oh, hang on. You've got black dots.
I do.
Then yours is the error variant, isn't it?
That's
Yeah, there
funny.
we
You made me a millionaire.
It might be normal.
Like
I'll never sell this book.
like Dazzler #1 error variant. It was like 90% of the run.
Oh
Was
yeah,
error.
everyone's got it.
Yeah. We're millionaires. We're rich, Sean.
I wasn't sure
We
where
can
the
retire.
these marks
Well,
on
you'd
the
hope so. You got yours for free, and I paid like $10 for this.
Oh, here we go. 50-50. It's a 50-50 split.
Okay.
50% have smudges whilst the other half do not.
This
okay.
next book that I have in my hand, Mad Spidey, do you think I should show it? Because I own it, but Simon's paying for it.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to see any of my books. I don't want to see any of them.
Well, just turn
It's
off.
only-
Just
It's
turn.
only
Just turn
one
around.
book.
Turn
No,
around.
no, I'd rather wait until it's in my hand, Sean.
Turn around and shut up.
Show me my books.
Yeah, there
So
we
I
go.
get I get the exclusive like you did on your show on mine.
You
So
stop giving me exclusives, Sean.
Right, I saw what it was, and I kind of guessed it.
Wow.
when I was looking at it.
That's interesting.
Is it gone? Is
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
gone?
it's gone. It's gone.
That's right. I'm part of the big boy club now.
so got
Nice.
this first Ocean Master.
Oh, nice.
So
Get a couple of
Simon.
more big books, Simon, and then we'll talk.
I do. I've got the error
Oh.
variant of Spawn issue 1.
That's cool.
Oh,
Oh,
The
Carter
one in
Slade
blue
Ghost
variant.
Rider. I like that.
So these are the bigger books I picked up. So
Oh,
ooh.
nice.
That's exactly like, Silver Surfer 4. It's only big price because of the cover.
I'm not a
Yeah.
Batman fan, but that would convince me.
That's
Here we
nice.
go.
I
Oh,
still
wait.
need to get that.
So this is for Ben. So Ben's on the stream. Unfortunately, Digger Jim's not. So Digger got that when he was at Heroes.
I got this from Heroes too.
That's a great
Yeah,
book.
I still need that. That's first Scott Lang. Well,
Still
first
in
Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Is that
Yeah, first got
uh,
189. Avengers 189, I think.
yeah. Is that first Jessica Jones?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then
First Century.
Is that the
And-
first century though?
signed by Paul Jenkins.
Don't they say it's the first century, but then there's it's a bit like the Hulk 180, 181 thing.
Mm.
Hey, I've got that.
First
First mirror.
mirror.
Nice.
What issue is it? 11, is it?
Yeah.
Key guy.
First Jessica Jones and Purple Man
Well, it's
meeting.
not, yeah, I was going to say it's not the first Purple Man. That was like a really early Daredevil book.
Like
That was like
Daredevil 4. Yeah, Daredevil 4.
number 4.
So,
Spider Hulk.
Spidey Hulk.
I picked that up recently. It's a good book. Anything with Spidey transforming into something else.
No,
Ooh,
second print.
that second print, yeah.
Yeah. Gold variant. Another early Daredevil.
Nice.
I love the way you say early.
I know.
Not everyone has number 1s and 2s like you do. So
That's good pickup.
What's the
May I
significance of that book?
that's first Bradley. What's his name? The African American Captain America.
That's tough in Isaiah Bradley, right?
Yeah. So,
That's
yeah,
tough
that's
in
it.
high grade, that book. So
Yeah, thanks, Brian. You bastard.
what's his name?
The two people that didn't attend are the two people that are the poorest on this panel.
Hey, Brian.
And they're both
Can-
named Simon.
Yeah,
Do you-
exactly.
Simple. Put the link in the comments.
I also forgot to
A
give
link
you
in the what? In the comments.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Have you allocated any?
Yeah, wait.
admin
Am I
people?
a moderator, mate? Because
I don't know.
If you haven't allocated
if
any
I'm not a
moderators,
moderator, it
then-
won't let me.
Yeah, it won't let nobody will be able to do it but you.
I tried earlier, it wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah, I'm just getting a spinning.
Ah.
This
Give me a
comment has
sec.
failed to post because Zaz doesn't like you.
Give
That's what
me
she
one.
said.
Let me get the link so I can post it. Copy. Let me
Oh,
go
it's a wrench,
to-
not a spanner.
You idiot.
I've only
Ah.
handed out wrenches once. I think it was my 1,000 subscriber celebration because you've got to do it in YouTube. You can't do it in StreamYard. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's inconvenient. So on that one stream, whoever was there, I was handing out wrenches. And none of those people watch me anymore.
I still do.
Excellent books. No, they are, mate.
Free
Excellent
key,
books.
Louis.
Louis.
Heroescon was ripping.
Dave isn't a bogan. He's far from it. Mate, Dave, I don't remember you being so tall. You're a tall lad.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit cool.
I just posted it. Any of the guys in chat, I can have 2 more people on. I think it's 6 max.
Yeah,
So,
including yourself. Yeah.
so first yellow costume Flash. A really beat up copy.
Low grade better than no grade.
That's right. Some early.
Oh,
Nice.
you were channeling me with the one I submitted.
I got a nice one to show you in a second once I get to it. Some other.
Was I missing that one? I'm missing that one.
I think you are.
That's actually I've only seen that cover one other time. Usually it's 1 and 4 and 7 and like they're the most common ones usually.
So
And another expensive one because of the cover.
Is that
Mad Spidey, you like that?
Oh yeah, put that in my pile. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't even have that though, Spuddy.
I still need those 3 to add to my defenders run. They'll trying to get my.
Oh,
defenders
that's a
run.
good one. I would love to get one of those one day. Just any of the race covers, any of them.
Well, I've got the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th. So I just need the 2nd and 4th now. So now we got.
Oh, I love that cover. That's awesome.
So thanks, Freaky.
Oh, I love that book. I wish I'd held on to mine.
Is that first John Stewart?
Yeah, first John Stewart.
Look at the non-DC guy saying all the keys. Some good old 2099 goodness.
Second print.
Gold variant.
Oh, that's right, because it was blue, wasn't it? The background was the border was blue.
So another 1 in 25.
Yep.
Everybody's going crazy on the Void Rivals stuff.
Some
Mm-hmm.
Infinity Crisis variant cover and the standard A cover.
Looks like a Jim Lee cover.
Blue Beetle.
Pink Rabbit. We're just naming things.
Are you going to call this cheap again?
It was cheap.
Whose first appearance was this one?
This is no one's, just number 2.
Not in good condition. Number 2.
And number 3.
We'll keep going.
They don't look in bad condition. Or like
Number 3 isn't. Number 2 is the laptop's not going to show it the best. It's got
Angle it towards the camera a bit.
it's still okay.
It still looks pretty clean. Oh yeah, I can see the spine ticks now. I can see them now.
Okay.
So
Still low.
for the price I paid for them, I'm not going to complain.
And it's only spine ticks. It's not as if it's like torn in shreds or anything.
Teen Titans. Number 4.
I love those old Amazing Adventure Beast books. They're cool.
Yeah.
I've got a few of them.
The more Shield.
Which one's that one? Hang on.
Number
Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2.
I think I've got that one.
Yeah. You should. I think you had 1, 2, 4 going up. Just a random Stan Lee cover that I'd never seen before.
Yeah, I'd never seen that either.
Spider Stan.
Some more Simple Simon and Sarah.
Is that a black and white version?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know they did that in black and white.
It's
the Trick or Treat Halloween cover.
That's even worse than black and white, just in not negative. That one you pay even less.
Nightwing, 1 in 25 variant.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about like when I was looking through all the DC, because I look at the DC previews and stuff, right? It's when they do a ratio cover. Is that a ratio as well?
Yeah.
That cover's all right. But like sometimes they do 1 in 25s, 1 in 50s, and I'm looking at the cover like, why would anyone pay more money for that cover? There's nothing special about that cover or that artist, and I just don't get it sometimes. Like if they're going to do 1 in 50s and make them desirable, make it by an artist that, make the cover good. They sometimes just pick crap for their ratio covers.
Yeah,
that's nice.
David Messina variant.
Yeah, Dave Messina. Yeah.
He's
the one that I think he was either going out with or he is going out with Sarah Pacelli.
Breaking the Bat.
Nice. It's a bit faded at the top, or am I imagining it?
No, I think it's meant to be like that.
No, the side has like a flip over.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about on the right hand side. It looks a little bit faded. Is that supposed to be orange at the top?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, maybe.
I have to
Again,
check my
not a
other
Batman.
copy.
It's
I
another
had
small.
never seen
One too. I picked one of those up for $2 at your old mate's shop, Collector's Edge, in the $2 section.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
trashed, but
Some more Amazing Spider-Man variants. 1 in 25s.
Some of the Miles variants go for a lot of money.
Well, this is for Spider Smasher. So we'll see. Transformer. 1 in 25 variant cover.
Actually, those two look very. Hold the previous one next to that. They look very similar in terms of. Oh, maybe they don't.
one of them has like 30 characters on there.
You've been drinking, Dave?
No, not at all.
Batman Spawn. 1 in 25.
You know what? Look, is the A cover the same? Because if it is, I'm going to take back what I'm saying. But that is a nice looking black and white cover. But if the A cover has color, I'm choosing the A cover all day for a cheaper price.
That Jason's the book variant.
Oh yeah, I like Faux Book, even though I call it Fabok.
Yeah, it is. It's Fabok.
Yeah, Fabok.
I'm drinking coffee.
Got my Strange Academy signed.
Nice.
Triple signature.
Nice.
Mr. DeFalco. Who else you got on there?
Bread Breading. And Ron Franz.
Nice.
So these are the books I took. So Stranko.
To get signed.
Did you rip your cover? Then I'll have a few words to say to you about that one.
I picked that one up while I was there.
That's nice. They had some very like acid trip type covers. Oh, I want that book.
So you want this one too?
Yeah,
I need that one too.
So,
you should have a look at my video tomorrow morning, because it's got 4 defenders in there.
Yeah, I still need about half the run plus the 3 Marvel features, but I'll get there. Oh, that's another book that I will refuse.
Ooh.
I want it, but I'll refuse to pay ridiculous amounts of money for.
So you got it signed by Claremont?
Yeah.
That is a good call. That's a good call. Nice.
Is that one of the Huntresses?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's not Helena though. It's the one before that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a nice book. I have that one.
What made you go and just get those for the Steranko 6?
This is my mate's one. So
right.
I just took it with me and got it signed. So
Nice. First Morbius.
Amazing Spidey, first Banshee.
You already would have already had first Banshee already.
Yeah. These are all books that I took, not I bought.
Yeah.
So triple sig on this.
It's still the worst cover of the world ever, that thing.
Double signature on this.
What's the Al Milgram linkage there?
Still need that stupid book.
What's the Al Milgram's link there? I don't know. What was he ink? Did he ink it or was he editor?
I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure yes.
Randomly give him books to sign. You were like feeling sorry for him, and you just threw a book at him and said, "Look, Chris has signed it, so you should sign it too." Is that right?
That's like my mate when Stan Lee was here in Adelaide gave Stan Lee a Batman book to sign.
That's the worst when you do that. So Todd refuses to do any of that stuff. He'll go.
One of the biggest books I picked up.
Oh yeah, that's on my to get list for sure.
That takes the sting out of the X-Men one, for sure.
Yeah, that is a big boy book. What's
Look
the
at him.
significance of
Look
that
at
book,
that.
Simon?
I didn't show me again.
Let me get out my phone while you show it to me again.
No,
I know it's a big book. I don't know the key.
longer than that. Sean, he's going to need longer than that.
Wait, no. What was it? I froze. Everything froze. Oh,
Avengers-
no, everything's freezing. What's happening?
It's Avengers 4.
Oh, that's what I said just before everything started freezing.
Sure.
No,
No,
what was it?
your audio was still fine. It was just your camera.
Brian, don't give it up. Don't let him know.
Ah,
First,
Brian.
you know what? First Silver Age cap. That's not a key.
So
Yeah,
This-
the $1,000 plus price tag on it certainly does.
this book was written by Aman Vamali or
I
whatever.
think the girl that
Yeah.
played
Plays it. But so I got this in a shop in Toronto. She's actually friends with the people who own the shop,
Yeah.
and the artist drew one of the guys into the book wearing a jacket from his shop.
That's cool.
So the guy gave me it when I bought the book, but it's publicizing his shop there in Toronto. So
Nice.
just a random book, but then some more.
I love that
Shrunken.
cover.
He just.
So this one isn't signed, just got the book. So picked up,
Nice.
Mhm.
and
I
just
got
for
that
the
one.
fun of it, Simon.
Yeah. Nice. I picked one of those up. So I think I might have picked one of those up off Billy, I think.
And because I didn't remember I picked it up, I picked up another one.
I was going to say, I thought you'd already shown that.
Yeah, nah.
You never have
You know,
too much.
You know where
Ended
Sarah
up-
picked her? You know where Sarah picked up her copy of that? At the Vic Market from Bruce.
Yeah.
I'll
Nice.
tell you what, I bought 2 books, one from Billy and one from Tim this weekend. One was $10, one was 25. Same book. Within an hour. Within an
And I
hour.
bet you Tim was 25.
How dumb do I have to be?
Wait.
And Tim-
So you
Tim-
bought 2 books, one from Billy and one from who?
One from Billy and one from Tim.
Which one's Tim?
Tim
He
Jarvis.
was the one
The
across from you.
bald-headed
Harry's
one.
comic shop.
Oh, Harry's Comics, right? That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Harry's
okay.
com- So
Yes, but same thing with me. I can't remember if I bought. Billy had, it was a Wonder Woman cover. It was like a bondage cover, and I bought it from someone for 25, and then Billy had it for 10. So I bought 25. So I bought Billy's as well.
Billy's prices are good. Like I
Yeah.
have to say,
Tim is too expensive.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
Tim is always overpriced.
He's overpriced, and he's also got like they're not as high. He doesn't take as good care of his books. Billy does, I think.
Tim will have in his short boxes $1,500 books.
Yeah,
Just-
I saw that.
You going through?
He's had a $3,000 Fantastic Four.
Just sitting
Yeah.
in the box.
Man, what's this doing in your box?
Yeah.
He's like, you want it?
Ben.
$5,000.
It's like
Thanks, Ben. And Brian, no, I didn't pick up an X-Men one.
What?
no.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
Because
It's just-
JB's a dodgy bastard.
Also, I talked him out of getting a conserved, restored.
So
Ah.
this
JB?
is the
Who's JB?
Justin Birch.
comics curing cancer cover.
Yeah, that's last year's exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get
And
it
then
signed
I got-
by Matt Wilson?
What?
Did you get it signed by Matt Wilson?
No, I
you
barely
going-
had a chance. I got
Are you
3 of
going to-
these.
Are you going to tell the story of X-Men on your channel? I want to hear
I
it.
will. on another stream.
It's such a good story. Like literally, check in every day to find out.
Oh,
how
get fucked. That's another book that's high on my list.
I'll tell you how much I paid for it later, Simon. You
Yeah,
won't
I don't
believe
think I want to know because I know it's going to be like stupidly cheap, or compared to what
Oh.
I've seen it go for.
Batman Hush. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell.
Ooh, is
There's
that
the yellow one now.
Is that a fourth?
No, this is the 6th.
Okay, I was just guessing.
You got birched.
But he had this. He thought it was the green as number 1. The seller. He's telling me, oh, it's a number 1 because he had $100 on it. I'm going, no, I'm 100% sure that's not number 1. And he admitted that he was colorblind to me, and then asked his partner and asked everyone what color they thought it was. And then when he realized what it was, then got it.
That's bad. I'm pretty sure those books tell you on the inside what print they are.
Yeah,
you got another one of those.
Yeah, but this is the one I bought.
Yeah,
Dave.
that's not the third print. I'm just looking at the printing list. That looks like the third print, mate.
The third print is a darker yellow. So there's one that's more like a neon yellow, and then there's like a brighter yellow. It's very hard to tell the difference.
That's the 7th print then.
Let's have a look.
So many goddamn printings.
Came on a clear backing board as well.
Ooh, special.
Thought it was the
yeah, oh sorry, this is 7th printing, yes.
7th print.
Not
There you
6, 7, yeah.
There you go.
I've got a second print.
Have you?
I've got,
We had the first weekend, $100.
Really? Yeah, so I bought the first print with the first print of the Alex Ross Batman Harley Quinn back when I first started collecting for like $120 or something like that. I wanted an early Killing Joke because I bought it in trade, like a deluxe edition, and then I watched the film in the documentary was talking about how it got recolorized for the and I was like, recolorized? What do you mean? So I was like, I want to see what the original color was like. So I bought that second print, and man, that original color was a trip.
So this is a candidate for 9.8 like yours is, Dave.
Where'd you get it?
I got it at Heroes.
Wow.
The only problem you're going to have is it's got the you can see where the 12 cents is. It's going around the wrap. I don't know whether that will.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, did you get that signed by him at the gig at the show?
Yeah.
Was he gentle with them?
He didn't even pick it up. But he knew I was pissed at him because he fucking kept talking and the looks I was giving him. And literally, he did not fucking touch that book. I sat it down in front of him. He signed it and slid it back to me. He didn't pick it up. He didn't open it. He didn't look at it. Nothing.
Oh, shit. I was too scared.
Oh, I love that cover. The Frank Bruner cover. I love that. That's a gorgeous book.
Another early. And then I got...
So is that another copy or is that the one you showed before?
No. Well, there's like 300 of these things, aren't there?
So another biggish sort of book.
Yeah, I need that.
Now I hate you even more now.
What's that?
Well, you don't have that one.
I have it, but not as good. No, mine's a really low grade. I need one of those.
I'm not fussed about the grade. I just want the book.
What's the deal with that book?
First Silver Age title.
Yeah. First Falcon.
I definitely don't have that one.
At all?
At all.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was going to say, even I have that book.
I don't have that book.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
My problem is I'm hunting high grade, so it precludes.
Yeah.
you.
Whereas I'm just wanting complete, and that's it. Oh, look at this guy pulling out the one.
Are you stamped inside or not?
I haven't even opened it.
Right, you've got to open it live and tell us if the value stamp is in there, because that will dictate.
If not, I'll give you half what you paid for it.
That's the real deal right there, mate. The real first appearance.
That is. Show the folks the real first appearance as well as the missing value stamp.
What page is it on?
The
So
last
near
one.
the back.
Oh, wait.
yeah,
Well,
to
the
back.
first appearance will be on the last page. The value stamp will be what, 2
Two or
pages
three
forward?
in, yeah.
So
Okay.
that value stamp.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got the value stamp. You're okay. That's good. Part 1. Has it still got have they cut out Wolverine?
Imagine that.
It's low grade.
Imagine they cut out Wolverine and you didn't actually have the first appearance.
He can't find it.
Look at that. I call that
There it is.
first appearance.
That's not a bad looking copy.
It's
What do you
beat
reckon?
up.
4?
Right, Ben.
So got like
Oh, yeah, you can see the like residue marks and some
It's a
color
4,
fade and stuff.
4. Oh no, those edges. Oh, okay, yeah.
No, look at
but
this
for
one.
the price I paid
Leader.
for
That's
it,
like 2, isn't it? 225.
I'd say max 3, if that. But for the price I paid for it, I'm happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be happy with that.
Considering what it goes for here.
It's
In
not a
worst,
good read though. That book.
sorry.
It's not a good read.
Let's see. This isn't much. Just first
Do you already
study.
have that?
Yeah, but this is still sealed with the card.
I don't have that.
Punisher.
Oh,
I want to
nice.
read that Punisher.
The Tim Bradstreet and
Garth Ennis, isn't it?
Garth Ennis. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice book.
Avengers
Do
16.
I have that? No, I don't think I do.
That's New Avengers, right? Yeah. There you go.
There's the first print.
Is it the newsstands or direct?
Direct.
Still good.
Just because I'm collecting the zeros.
Is that Jaime Reyes, is it?
Yeah. West Coast Avengers #1.
I love the fact they've got
The
Rom.
4-issue series.
Yeah.
Like as if Rom was ever going to be part of the West Coast Avengers.
This is just a book. When I was in one of the comic shops, the writer was there pushing his book, so I bought it.
Got suckered in. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was getting a good
Like,
enough
who's this
deal,
dude? Buy my book. Okay.
getting a good enough deal from the shop. So
No, you got to support creators actually.
so first, Guy Gardner.
Nice.
Zara's got more keys than a high school janitor. I love it. Nice one, Ben.
Oh yeah. I need to get myself one of them.
I need to get one of those too.
This is like Dave would die if he seen this up front. Like it's low grade.
That's all right. That's my wheelhouse.
But,
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Did you see Ben's comment, Sean? I had a pretty nice copy of Nick Fury 1 before I went to Heroes.
My copy
Was he another one that got his? How many books?
Yeah.
How many books did he tear?
He had his. It was his. I think it was his Hulk Annual 1.
Oh god.
Memory?
Yeah,
What
because
happened?
Chris was Captain America 17. No, not 117.
Yeah.
111 or 112 or whatever the fuck it was. The white cover. I saw
Doing
that. I
this.
saw his on videos.
Looking it around.
What happened?
So
he ripped a whole heap of people's covers, like
did?
little quarter
Steranko.
Jim Steranko.
While he was signing him or something.
yeah.
So Simon Possession's 9/10 of the law, isn't it?
In America, it is not here.
So I can show these 2 random slabs that I got.
Wait,
signed.
not mine. You can show Sarah's. Because Sarah already showed me. Or, no, Sarah didn't show me. I just know that she knows. So I'll see Sarah's, but I don't want to see mine.
So
Where did you get the slabs back?
I got them. I took them in Sunday morning. By Sunday evening, I had them.
So how
Really?
crazy is that? Because Bub was like the first in line on the Friday, apparently. And then he didn't get his back till like right towards the end. Oh, I haven't seen that.
So this is a Something is Killing the Children number 14. It is 1 of 400 shop variant, Scott's collectible, and Tiny Onion exclusive Momoko variant cover in a 9.8.
That's actually that doesn't even look like Momoko. That's
Oh,
cool. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay. And the last book that I actually bought.
Flash of Two Worlds.
Nice. It's not good grade too. It's well presenting for that grade.
It is. Surprisingly, it's only got like a bit of a water stain up there in the top corner.
Which you can
Nice.
barely see. I can only just see it.
But yeah. So Simon, yours is the non-virgin, right?
Mine has the trade dress, yes.
So that's the one I'm showing.
No, show Sarah's.
That's the one I helped identify.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's right.
Jenny
We got the double
Prison,
sticky on it. I forgot about that.
Scotty Young, signature series.
You know what's
Logan.
funny? That's perfect signature placement, right? But the problem with my edition is the trade dress is in that spot. So I'm a little bit stressed about where they signed, but
Show
okay,
it,
I
show
can
it,
wait.
show it, show it.
No, I can wait. I can wait.
You can hide.
Okay. You can show them. You can show them. Just tell me when it's over.
1 second. Let me put it back in the plastic and grab yours.
I'll wait till he puts it up on the screen, then I'll say, yeah, it's all clear now. Oh, sorry, I still have my microphone on. Oh, that's shit. That's shit placement.
He'll be happy. He'll be happy.
Yeah, it's all over. Oh, no, that's great.
Am I good?
I didn't think it could go all the way down there.
What?
That's every book I bought. The rest are just the books that I got signed.
So I have so someone's put a comment on one of my videos, which I'm a bit confused about. So I need advice because I'm not hip with the kids talk nowadays. They said, hang on, I'll bring it up. No, I want your advice. I like responding to all the comments, right?
Yeah, I'm the same.
And so they left this weird comment, which I was like just a bit confused about. So I was trying to work out how I respond to it. I hate to tell you, Brotato comics are not still 35 cents.
What?
I don't know what that means.
What was the name of the account? What was the name of the account that said it?
Oh, it was no one I know. It's
Oh, don't.
I
got a weird comment like that on my short. Yeah, freaking I did a short and I got this comment. I'm so sorry. I've got to black you or something, and then a heart and flowers.
I've been getting all the trolls lately, right? And there's this one troll. I just been keep going. I'm up to like 30 something comments with this dude because he keeps saying that I'm like he called me a feral in the way I dressed or something like that. So I kept calling him a dork, and I just kept calling him dork. And he's like, "Oh mate, you just admit you're angry." I was like, "Just admit you're a dork." And because it's helping me, man. That video is getting more views than anything because it's got like 60 comments on there. Like he just replied before. He was like, "Just admit it, you're seething." And I was like, "Just admit it, you're a dork." And he's like, "It's dork."
Australia, no?
Sorry?
He was saying comics aren't still 35 cents and calling you brotato, trying to be clever. Okay, Ben, but what is that brotato? Like I did
No idea.
Urban Dictionary to try and check what it was, and it looks like it's like either you're cool or you're lame, and I couldn't quite work out which one I was supposed to qualify as.
Sounds like a different. It sounds like a cross between a brother and a potato, but that's about all I could work out.
Just reply
Thank you.
before you were born, you stupid dog.
Potato chip.
I love playing with trolls.
I'm
Jenny
glad Ben's
Prison.
here to tell me. To tell
Oh,
me
you got that signed, did you?
Yeah.
That's a good cover to get signed. That's a tiny signature.
Like
though.
or
That's a
broski.
print, Simon. It's not a cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's bigger than 11 by 17.
Took me a second there. All right. I've got to head out for a bit. Oh,
I've just clicked based on what Ben's explained to me what it means.
brotato. He called you a
He called me. He
Potato
was trying to be
butcher.
like trend, like yeah. I hate to tell you, brotato chip. I.e., hate to tell you, friend.
Hate to tell you, bro. Potato.
Brotato chip.
Pretty much called you a dork, man. I wouldn't take that shit. I'd fucking go on a 40 comment chain with him.
I'm going to write back to him and say, "You're a dork."
That's what I do. I just kept calling this dude a dork. He's like, if dork is all you've got to call me, then I feel very sad for you. I'm like, shut up, dork. I've called him dork like in every
I
comment.
should respond back. Oh.
Just say they were when you were still living in your dad's ball sack. I've got to step out, but if you're still on in like 30, 40, I might come back.
Actually, good to see you.
Have fun. I might be
Where
back.
did you get this?
These are
They're
Scotty
print.
Young's
Oh, they're prints.
unoriginal art. So,
Yeah, they're his prints that he does of his covers.
Oh,
so they're printed on the actual paper that he would do the cover on, but they're limited as well. So
Yeah.
there's only 150 of them.
Sean was chasing an X-Men one. I don't think he's going to go and spend $3 to $5 grand on 2 covers each.
how much are they? Oh, do you mind telling me? I mean,
These, I think they were about $50.
Yeah, I was going to say about 50.
But so like this is number 51 out of 150.
Yeah.
So
He sometimes sells them on his website where he'll do limited print run, but he'll actually sell it as a combo with the same cover. You'll actually get the book and the print of the cover.
and then I got some Stranko.
Yeah, that's the book that Chris got ripped.
But I wasn't getting these signed because even when you buy the print from him, you still have to pay the $50 for the signature.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
that's shit.
Yeah, you do.
I never did. I bought the Foom poster from him.
Yeah, but some come signed and these didn't.
No, mine wasn't signed. He actually signed it on top. But they
No,
just
what I mean, some come when you buy it, you get the signature, and some
it
didn't.
has a certain price.
Yeah.
Right.
So. Yeah.
All right, gents. I'm gonna get a bed. I think.
All good.
Well, you got an early flight.
Pretty much, yeah. Well. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow morning. Live goes live at 6 a.m. for our American colleagues. It's a long video. It's like 40 odd minutes.
So is this a Yarraville video? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't sell this time, did you? You just went.
I just went. I was just like, I loved it. It was so much good, so much fun.
I do. Yeah. Yarraville's definitely one of my favorites. Though, yeah, now that I've actually finally finished my deal, I might be able to start going to cons again soon.
I'll just show you. It's nowhere near
Oh, why
your
my screen get really
commission.
dark?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
No.
It is display. There we go.
Got that done.
That's better.
And
Shit, I need my phone to hotspot.
Who did that?
Mike Grell.
I was going to say, it looks like Mike Grell. That's good.
Where is
Yeah.
my phone? Here it is.
And for Mickey, if you're watching this tomorrow, make sure you stop looking because I'm showing your covers. Your commissions.
That's really good.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
That's one.
I want to get those. Why don't Marvel do those like sketch covers things?
I just make them myself. And so
Oh, that's nice. That Daryl Banks?
yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like his style.
and you would not believe how much he charged for that.
$150.
That was it.
Really?
Yeah, I still wouldn't mind getting. Still, yeah, he's one of those guys that's been around for a while, but he doesn't charge like a wounded bull like a lot of these other people do.
I wanted to get. After I seen him working on it, I thought I'd get him to do one. But the person I had doing the X-Men book literally gave it to me on the fucking like 2 hours before the show finished, so I couldn't get anyone else to do anything.
And that's the downsides of having sketchbooks.
Yeah.
That's why I never did them.
And I end up, so Austin's got 2 books. He's doing 2 commissions for me. So, where's the one in this one? Where is it?
All right, I definitely have to go now. It's good to see you. Sean, those are awesome.
Thank you very much.
Really cool,
Good
mate.
catching up.
It was so much fun. Are we doing it again next Thursday?
Most likely.
Awesome.
So
Nice.
That looks familiar. That style.
Myers.
Really?
Myers?
It's either Lucas or Josh Myers. He's
Oh
working
yeah,
on Titans
yeah.
at the moment.
All right. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you
You
on the lives.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Be around.
So, yeah, got those commissions and the other shit. So, but yeah, I had to do a mad rush in the last fucking 2.5 hours because
Try
I
and collect
worked out
everything.
because I worked out that I wasn't getting the X-Men book because I didn't know Justin was leaving early.
Hey, Marcus.
How you going, buddy? The link's in the comments if you want to jump on, buddy. So, yeah. So I just went crazy picking books.
It's probably like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning or something over there. Probably, I don't think any will jump onto this hour.
Yeah. But so picked up a whole bunch. Then kept hunting and fucking picked up the rest, scattered around. So
Nah, it's fucking killer haul. Like, there's a lot of books. Fuck, it's foggy again. Yeah, like some of those books, like I'm actively hunting as well, but just paying some of the prices over here is just fucking ridiculous.
That's what I took with me to get signed, Simon.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm glad I didn't. Well, I said that in my latest video because I called because Dave ended up picking up some Invaders books for me at a comic shop in Dallas.
Yeah.
So I've only there. That's what like we were saying earlier. I've only got 2 left to finish my Invaders run now. Because he picked me up like 12 out of the 14 books that I needed.
I found the ASM 2.
Well, I have that.
But,
yeah.
What?
I have 2.
Oh, sorry, not 2.
3 or 4
3.
or 1? 3. So
3.
first Doc.
Yeah. And it was just a bit out of your price range. But I still have the ability to get it if it was something you were contemplating.
Well, and that's what I was going to say, like, because I just did my video when Dave sent me the package. I said that's why I wasn't messaging you or Dave, because I just wanted you to enjoy yourselves. I didn't want you to be like, oh, can you try and find me this? Can you try and find me that? And stuff like that. I just didn't bother. I'm just like, you're going to have enough stuff to do, not enough time. Like, it may be 3 days, but you'd be surprised how quickly the time goes.
Oh, literally, I looked at books a little bit in the first day. The second day, I spent the whole day signing. Like, in the second day, I got in at 9:30. Up until 3:30, I had gotten 3 signatures.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't, because that's what Beck said to me as well. She's like, oh, I don't know what pictures to send Sean for him to hunt for Spawn books. And she said, look, I'm not going to bother him because I know how busy he's going to be. And I said, like, I was exactly the same. I know the offer was there, but I just didn't want to. I felt awkward asking.
Yeah, so I found the 3, a 4, and the 1.
Yeah, well, one's definitely out of my price range. 4, if it's low enough grade, I could probably afford, like with
Both
payment
of them.
plans. 3 as well.
3 and 4 were in your price range. They were just a little bit out of what you were saying.
Yeah. Well, I was only just like on the odd chance that, like as I said, like, if you could find one for like $500, I'm like, that'd be fine. But yeah, it was like I could have bought a number 3. You remember when I bought that X-Men? I bought X-Men 2 and 7. I think it was off Jaden, off the Facebook groups.
Yeah.
And literally, he let me pay it off, and I only like did it in 2 payments. Literally about 2 weeks later, he put up a bloody amazing 3. But it was 2K, which is still a great price for over here. And if I had have known he was going to do that, I wouldn't have bought the X-Men books.
Well, the X-Men, the Spidey 3 that I found was 1,500 Canadian. So it works out to be about 1,700 Australian.
Yeah, so that's still a really cracking price.
Yeah.
You two, Mike and Marcus, go get a room, would you? Those 2 are like the odd couple. Wait, how much was the number 4?
The number 4, I think, was about 1,900.
So it must have been a higher grade one then.
Yeah. It was pretty decent grade. And I did find a number 4 in really like low grade. But the guy just got bombarded with people. And then by the time I was able to speak to him about making sure it was complete and everything,
somebody bought it.
No, time got away from me.
Yeah.
So,
as I said, I was sort of in 50-50 mode. I said that to Beck. I said, she's like, oh, have you heard from Sean or Dave? And I'm like, no, and I'm sort of 50-50 about. Yes, I'm happy where the offer was there, but the other 50 is like I'm like I don't want to bother you either.
Yeah, you should have, because
Mm.
like I ended up doing like 12 shops
Mm.
after the show. So especially
No.
like for like one of the Amazing Spider-Man 3 I found in a normal shop,
Mm.
where I only found the number 4 at Heroes.
Yeah.
I didn't end up finding a number 3.
Mm.
There was plenty of number 1s.
Yeah, and they all would have
Uh,
been what I bet you the cheapest one would have been probably about 6 or 7 grand.
In all honesty, I didn't even look
Yeah,
at the
like
number 1s. I didn't bother.
Simon's not even gonna have that kind of money in like 12 months.
Not for that. It's they weren't budging on those sort of books.
Yeah.
Even like the X-Men 1 books, I was trying to barter with the people, and they wouldn't budge on certain books. So
Yeah. It's probably because they probably bought them at a higher price in the pandemic, and then they're like, oh, we're not going to budge on it because we're not going to go lower than what we paid for them.
it could be. They like to show like it was weird. There would be like I'd see a 1.8 or a 2 for a certain price slabbed, and then you'll see someone else have it raw saying it's a 1.8 or a 2, and then they were trying to sell it for more than the guy selling the one in the slab.
Yeah.
And then things. So it was just, I tried finding them all in the first day. I got about halfway through, and then I just started doing signatures to make sure I could get most of them done.
Yeah.
And it was a toss up between doing the signatures or hunting.
Yeah.
And because a lot of these guys, it's the first time being in the same room as them, I went the signature route.
Yeah.
So
Which is
like
fair enough.
if I was to go next year again, I wouldn't need to get half of these guys' signatures.
Yeah. And that's
So
probably where I'd have an advantage because one, I'm not really collecting original art anymore. I don't do signatures on books. So I'd literally just be hunting for books.
yeah. But even hunting, like you can't literally jump on the first people you think, because there's so many to look at.
Yeah.
Like I ended up in the last 4 hours buying about 25 books from the one guy because he had 25% off.
Oh god. I don't think Marcus would last out here, Mike.
We'll take Marcus. He can come.
We don't have many wrestling shows or local wrestling shows much over here, so he might not like it over here.
Oh, we do have them. They're
Do
just
have
not
them,
as
but they're not as
popular.
common as over there.
Yeah, not as popular as over there.
He's soft. Oh god.
But and if you really gotta make the trip, Simon, you'll love it. And the money side of things isn't something I'd be worried about, because I'll tell you off stream some of the prices I paid for these books, and it's nowhere near what you would think.
Oh no, I've got a like from a lot of the guys that like I talk to in the community and things like that, you know, like they've given me ideas, like rough ideas of like some books, like what they're priced at and things like that. And it's more, and I'm using it as an excuse, but it's more the go big or go home. If I can't do it big, I'm not going then, because I'm not going to go over there with like $1,000 because then that's just pointless for me.
Yeah, but so I reckon if you were going there with, say, 2.5, if you weren't hunting, obviously, the bigger books.
And that's probably what I would more likely be doing.
Yeah, but then you got to look at it the same way I did. And I know some of the other guys will say I'm making excuses and that. But if you're not finding the right deal for the right book that you want, you shouldn't just buy a book because you go there hunting that book.
Oh, no, I'm not going to overpay for anything, but I've also got to take into consideration that we get shit deals over here pretty much. Like we have, you and I can attest to this. You can get good deals over here, but it's nowhere near the caliber of deals that you can get over there. Even with the currency conversion.
But that's where you got to look at it. If you're heading there with 2.5 American, you can get a decent chunk of the books off your wish list, excluding where you're talking big boy books.
Yeah, like all the number ones.
Yeah. Like I could have picked up a Daredevil #1, low grade, Avengers #1, JSL #1 with that 2.5 grand and still had spending money for a decent amount of other books. So the deals were there.
Yeah.
And on that last day, in those last few hours, people were ready to make deals. Some weren't, some were. Like there's some of the guys I was dealing with, I was getting $300-400 off the total for paying cash in that last bit. We got a straggler in the back again. Should we let him in?
I don't know. It depends on how dodgy he is.
He's
If
pretending.
he has half red hair, then he's definitely dodgy.
Yeah, I think he is, but we'll still add him.
Maybe change your name and change your background or something if you're going to do something like that.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, you missed all the good stuff.
What do you mean? There was plenty of good stuff when I was here.
Oh, there's plenty of good stuff, but there was more good stuff.
So I bring back 214 books.
Yeah, Sarah was saying the other day, she's like, Sean said he's bought 200 books. And I was like, Jesus. Did you buy anything else that wasn't comic books? Any toys?
Toys, no, because they're seeing I bought some pops.
Because what? Because what?
The toys weren't like cheap.
Okay.
And there was nothing like. I found a place where I can get like Hot Toys and Sideshow and that really cheap, but getting them back's the pain.
Did you see what I got from the Vintage in One Toy Fair? I got me a Rogue.
A what?
I got me the X-Men 97 Rogue.
All right.
At a good price. So I've got Wolverine now. I've got Rogue. I just pre-ordered Gambit.
Is it boxed or unboxed? Well, if you want
for the moment,
if you want your book, you'll give me that figure.
Didn't you buy this? Didn't you buy this? Why not? I thought you bought them all.
No, they didn't have it. They had sold out of it here, and then I said I'll get it from somewhere, and never did.
That's right. We were talking about it on the last stream. I remember.
And you're somewhere.
Yeah. So if you want your book,
hold it to ransom,
and your gift from Super Us.
Oh, Super Us got me a gift.
Yeah, you'll give me the Rogue figure, and I'll even pay you what you paid for it.
No, dude, I got it for a steal, mate. You have no idea. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I'll get it for a steal too, because I'll sell your book and then I'll go pay whatever the person wants for it.
And still have plenty of change left over.
That's right.
I could not. So the funny thing is, so last time I was at Pop Toys, Andrew had Gambit and he had him for $80, which at the time was actually like at the time I didn't realize, right? I was like, fuck, that's a lot of money, but it was going for more than that. It was going for about 90 to 100, right? So he had it for 80 because I think it was his last one. And I didn't buy it because I said to him, I was like, man, I'd buy that, but I only want to buy it if I can get Rogue. And I was like, and then I looked it up and Rogue is impossible. $200 minimum. I was like, I'm never going to get Rogue. And then I got Rogue. So I saw Andrew that day. I was like, look what I got. I got Rogue. Just to have that Gambit. He's like, get out of here. I don't have that Gambit anymore. But Gambit has gone back up on Pop Culture's website. So Pop Culture. So Andrew hit me up the other day. And he said, hey, man, do you want a Cyclops? Because I just randomly got another shipment and they'll be regular price. So I was like, yes, put a Cyclops aside for me. And like now I'm like, fuck, now I need a Jean Grey to go with Cyclops, right? So I'm probably going to have to hunt down a Jean Grey now, hopefully at a normal price. But a Gambit's on Pop Culture's website. I bought one this morning. Was that pre-order? So like it said it wasn't coming to October, but then someone else sent me the link before, and the link said it was in stock. So they might have just got them.
Sometimes when it says pre-order, it doesn't always come in. So sorry, I'm missing what's happening here in the chat.
It's just between it's Mike and Marcus just going at each other like an old married couple.
You don't like that comment, Simon?
Nah, he got his response.
If you're prepared to collect art like you do toys, I'll replace Mads.
Well, Beckerman, how much art would I need to be collecting for you to trade down for me instead of Mad Spidey?
Well, you'd need at least
get a while to go, mate.
Over 300 pieces.
The fact that Mad Spidey has done over 50 episodes of the artist series and every episode is a different artist, I'd say you've got some catching up to do.
Yeah, we might get there one day. I'm sure Beckerman's friendship is like warm sunshine. Do you contest to that, Simon?
Yeah, he's a bit wishy-washy.
Simon, did you see the commissions I got done?
I think he'd left at that point.
Did you get Scotty Young?
No, I bought.
No, they were the limited prints.
Yeah, unoriginal art prints. So, but I got.
Who did that?
So her name was Adriana Mello.
Yeah, she's a Brazilian artist. She's done some DC work. Actually, I think she's done some Marvel work too. Actually, but I think she's done more DC work. She used to be repped by Ivan Costa back in the day, but I think I can't remember who she's with now.
Nice. Who did that?
Mike Grell.
Did you get anything in the Batman book? Oh man, that's fucking gorgeous. Who did that?
Same, Adriana.
Wow.
And
and did you get these did you go in on the Friday and ask for those and then they gave?
Yeah, so Adriana went in on the Friday, got them back on the Sunday. So
Daryl Banks.
Whoa.
I still don't actually have a piece from Daryl Banks, actually.
So same with him, gave him the book on the Friday, got it back on the Sunday. And then the last piece is this one.
Nice, man. That's sick. Who's that?
It's either Joshua or
who's that one?
I think it's Josh Myers.
Josh Myers. He's doing Titans at the moment. And
Don't make me do it, Mike. I'll pull out that piece that I know you want.
Thanks for the offer, Beckerman. Yeah, and I've got Austin's got 2 books at the moment, so he's doing 2 commissions as well. So hopefully he's got 1 done. I'm sure the other one will get done pretty soon and arrange to get him sent down.
Like he dishes all the bloody dirt, and then he's like, "Why would you hurt me? If you can't take it, don't dish it."
So I would have loved to have bought more art, but all the prints and shit they had, everything was a weird fucking size. No one had just standard simple fucking prints.
Yeah, they never do.
And I struggled. So like the Jenny Frison ones, I think 12 by 18 or whatever the next size up is.
It's probably
How did you get 'em back? How did you get them back here?
Probably in top loaders.
So I bought this folder because it's a standard A3 folder that you can see. That's her
Yeah,
artwork.
I'm the same, Mike. I don't do prints either.
That's her artwork in the folder.
I
Sitting
still
there.
have some random prints that I need to get rid of them.
Mad
Didn't use
Spidey
one
says he
anymore.
doesn't do prints, but he's like the only guy who has a collection of Silver K Gallery prints.
Yeah, well, they're a little bit different. No, I mean, like, yeah, just like the normal bloody paper size prints. I've still got some
Yeah, exactly.
random prints.
I'm with Marcus.
Yeah, I don't overly do prints anymore. I've got
That's-
a folder full of them,
Yeah,
but I literally bought all of the prints that I did buy to sell,
Well,
not to keep.
I would only buy a print. I would only buy a print to if I could get it signed. I wouldn't buy a print just to have.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like this,
but
this
the real
actually
stuff.
feels like it's an original, but it's not. It's a print. Yeah.
Jenny, like I'd have to give it to Jenny Frison. Her prints, quality wise,
Oh, I should have
shit
given you that,
over.
Simon.
What?
I should have given that to Simon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a Vampirella print, but it's very small though, very very small.
Before.
I don't know who. I can't remember who gave me that. Is that Tony Daniel? No, I don't think it was Tony Daniel. I can't remember who gave me that. Yeah, I got lots of bloody random shit floating around. You know, all these prints and stuff that I've done from like Kickstarters and all that sort of stuff. I've still got some big Ken Lashley prints as well. Oh, I can't get it out. I had to buy an A2 top loader to get some of this stuff in.
I think that's what I need to do with Jenny Frison's.
There's Ken Lashley's signature down there.
But as I was trying to say, with that Jenny Frison's prints, the quality and the paper is a lot better than most of the other people there.
Yeah, some people go above and beyond, and you don't mind. Like if you're a print person, you don't mind spending that extra money if they've put the effort into getting a high quality print done.
Yeah, but it also comes down to being realistic on what you're going to charge for a print.
Yeah.
So, like Stranko, like some of his prints were $20, $30. Some were 50, 80, 100. But I think it's more his handler than him, who was just a pain in the ass.
Keep calling Prince Art, and I'm going to take a trip to Kansas.
If they're not Art Beckerman, what are they?
They're posters.
I think if you're a person in their situation doing prints, they should be limited, not something that keeps getting reprinted. It
every
just
single
takes
every single con.
it takes the fun out of it.
Are you got any shows coming up, Sean? Are you going to do?
Gonna do as in what?
Sell?
I was contemplating doing Metro.
That's
But
like next week.
yeah, there was just no way I'd be prepped in time. I got an email today asking if I want to do Oz Comic Con Canberra.
God. They're doing an Oz Comic Con in Canberra? Fucking hell.
Yeah, so they must be desperate.
I noticed. Has Penny's even been down here since that horrible Christmas edition?
No, I spoke to him before I left. The economy and stuff, he said it's just not feasible for him to take the risk coming down to shows.
Yeah.
And he only did his first show of the year the week I was leaving. So
Did he do Sydney Supernova or something? Did
Sydney Supernova. Then he was doing, I think, the Geek Markets in Canberra.
I wouldn't mind going to the geek markets once just to see what it's like.
If I wasn't going to Heroes, my aim was to go to every show in Australia. I was just going to go to the Novas, the Oz Comic Cons, Geek Markets, Penrith, Collector Con or whatever it's called, Collectors Market.
That big toy one in Adelaide's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I want to go to the Adelaide one.
I might consider doing BendyCon if.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing BendyCon just once.
Mark's going to be selling at BendyCon.
Is he? I might consider selling at BendyCon.
When's BendyCon? That's August, isn't it?
September, I think.
That's September.
A lot of shows coming up.
I'm not Beckerman. I'm not a big print person. I only buy them when I come to overseas shows because I think I'm going to try and sell them to make back some of my money. And then they end up sitting in a folder and I'll eventually get to it. So I got to have a chat with Mark this week or next week when I get a chance to go see him and see what I work out.
We wrapped up the Noob Rebirth. It's done. 100 episodes. Called it. No, we're going to keep doing it, but we're just changing the name.
Okay.
Is Mark officially named his shop yet?
He keeps calling it a shop.
Instead of calling it the cave or the Bat Cave or the Mark Cave or the.
Every time I say at the storage, he's like, it's still a shop. I'm like,
or the hole in the wall.
How did Yarraville go for you?
It was a lot better than the last time.
Yeah.
What, you sold 3 books instead of 2?
I sold mostly books, to be honest, and I sold barely any. So last time it was mostly toys, and then not many comics until the very end of the day. And this time was the exact opposite. So books all day, and then right at the end, I sold a couple of things, but not much. It was mostly books. Dave dropped some coin on me. I think he's just going to flip the books I sold. That. I did about $500.
That's good. It's more than I've ever made on Billy's show.
I was pretty surprised and stoked. So,
well,
I ended up selling a bunch of stuff to one of the other sellers there, though, who's just going to flip my shit.
But was it a charity? Was it a charity weekend? Was it? You were the charity.
You know, big dude. He's like a big dude. He's always there.
Yeah, with the beard.
Yeah, and he's like sells mostly toys and games and stuff like that. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
He loves buying and he's just wheeling deal, trying to get everything cheaper. And he wanted this Duke Nukem statue out for $50. He's like, "You do it for 40?" I was like, 45. And then he's like, "Oh no, I can only sell it for 60." So he's openly saying, "I'm going to buy it from you so I can sell it." But then Sarah was like, "Just fucking take the 40." I was like, "Fucking fine." And then he bought a pop off me, which I knocked down a 30, like a chase. I knocked down a $30 for him.
Thing is, you got to look at it as you either want to be a person who is moving stuff or who's making the money you want to make.
Well, yeah, it's basically I was thinking it's either I hold on to it until I sell it, or he holds on to it until he sells it.
That's right.
Well, he
You
tried to buy all my X-Men pops, right? Because he was there with a mate, and his mate was selling for the first time, and he was funny. He made about what I did last time, about $150. And his mate came up to me at the end of the day and goes, "Man, I really shouldn't be doing this," because the reason he was selling a lot of his collection is because his missus is cracking the shits at him. So he goes, "Would you do like a bundle if I bought all these X-Men pops off you?" So I'm working it out. I was like, "I'll do them all for 130." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just bought a Deadpool. I was like, "Deadpool, I'm not discounting it by itself, but if you want all these, if you want all of these, I think it was 140 with Deadpool and all the X-Men ones." And he goes, "Oh, I'll just take the Deadpool." So $20 for Deadpool. And then old mate was like, "Oh," like he was thinking about it. He's like, "Yeah, would you do them for $10 each?" I was like, "No, $10 each. No, I'll definitely sell them for more than
which
$10 each."
X-Men characters?
It's all like, I think most of them are from the movie X-Men. So like Cyclops, I've got Cyclops, I got two Magnet, I got a bunch of them.
So not the yellow box ones.
No.
So not the like cartoony looking ones, the
No,
actual
no,
movie looking ones.
no, they're based, most of them I think are based on the movie.
Oh, I was going to say, because the
I think
cartoon ones aren't cheap.
well, no, so some of them I have for like 15, some for 20, and there's a couple I've got for like 30, $40. Like what's his name? Nightcrawler, I think I got Nightcrawler for 40. Did I sell him? I can't remember if I sold him or not. I've got a couple of Mystiques for like 30. So
Yeah. Those sort of sellers are always gonna be buying stuff from other sellers.
the good thing that I did sell some stuff to him though was I was struggling with change because the first 2-3 people just paid like with $50 notes. I'm like, shit, I'm running out of notes. This dude just paid me in $5 notes. So I was like, oh sweet, I'm good for next time. But no, it was good. It was good.
You gotta keep change. You gotta have a float. Didn't Mark teach you anything?
All the money that I've got, I'm just keeping in that box. Like I'm not spending it or anything. It's all savings. But yeah, next time I need to I've got enough change now, but I should change all the 50s. So, but I got plenty of change now because I did all right.
That's you gotta make sure you keep getting the shit as well, as much as it is.
That's the other thing, right? Because Sarah was just like, you should just get rid of all those pops. Like, nah, I need some stuff for next time, and I will sell. Like those pops will sell, like eventually for more than $10. Like, there's no way I would have done them for $10 each. Fuck you.
No, you should never be doing a pop for less than $10 unless it's like a really shitty,
like a common one.
Yeah, like a bad pop, like just a pop.
Yeah, like the common ones. The common ones I let go for $5-10. But yeah.
To show how weird it is, I went into a shop in America. I could have bought common everyday pops for $1.
Yeah, because
So
pops are dying.
$1, no, just because when they want things gone, they want it gone.
No.
So
just
pops
dead
that
stock.
I would be easily able to sell for $10, $15 as a standard common pop every day of the week. I could have bought from there for $1. Like I bought 11 pops while I was there to bring back. I gotta get them here. They're at a friend's house, so I bring 3 with me in the suitcase because that's all I could fucking fit.
And you had 214 books in there.
Yeah, fucking, and freaking 4 slabs and fucking the art and the shoes I bought and stuff.
What shoes do you get?
I bought a pair of Pumas. They're nothing special, just never seen them before, and a pair of Curries.
Under Armours. Under Armours.
Yeah, Stephen Curry's. So they were like $70. So, but there's so many books I could have bring. That's why I bought all those ratio covers to see if it works for me to sell them here, if I can flip them
How much
and
were you
make some
paying for
money.
them? How much were you paying for them a pop?
It depends on which one, like who I got them from, but ranging between like 15 to 25.
Australian.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So because a lot of the guys I see here, they're selling exclusives. They're only selling them for 25, 30. I'm like, I feel like you're not making anything for that unless you went over there and bought them super cheap.
no, the thing is they're not buying them super cheap from there. They must have ordered the book here and
Nah.
getting it at the price they got it at.
No, there's a lot of the sellers, they've got too many exclusives to be ordering them all. Like I reckon they go, because there's a lot of people. I found a lot of local sellers that have a big range of exclusives, unless they're just selling their old shit that used to be theirs, maybe. But like
It
I've
would
got
have to be
exclusives. I've got exclusives
because
in my box. I sold one for $10 because I tore the
every
cover the night before.
every place I seen selling the exclusives, a minimum of selling them for 15 to 20 Australian. And if you have to get it shipped here, there's no way you can be selling it for 25 and be making money.
That's what I'm saying. But unless you're
So,
getting them from over there cheap,
yeah, but even from there, unless you
because
no
yeah,
one
an average exclusive is at least 20 US.
that's right. So no one in the US is going to be selling
Everything
you a
froze.
1 in 25 exclusive for cheap, considering that they would have had to order 25 of the books. So unless they're one of maybe the
Unless it's their
10,
exclusive. Unless it's their exclusive. Like 6 months. No, but
oh
like
yeah,
unless it's their exclusive. Like if
unless
it's their
it's like
exclusive,
the
they'll
shop.
clear them out for $10.
Yeah, but unless the shop is one of the 10 or 12 shops in the States who's ordering 100 and 200 of the book to fill orders to have like 3 and 4 1 in 25s and the 1 in 50 and the 1 in fucking thing. Like I think that I found a decently priced shop that was selling the 1 in 25s, the 1 in 50s from the prices I was seeing on eBay to be able to sell them. And the fact that I haven't seen half of these covers anywhere in Australia before. So we'll see. We'll try my luck and see how it goes. I got the 1 in 400. I got the 1 in 200 cover.
1 in 400.
So I figured I'd take the risk. If I sell the stuff, I sell it. If it stays with me for a while, eventually I'll sell it and it'll go up. Because the longer it's been out, the harder and harder it is to get. So, well, we'll see. We'll see how things go. And if I can keep selling, then it just means I'll keep going to the shows more and more often. Try and hit 2-3 shows a year.
Me too. If I keep selling at Yarraville.
Yeah, and stop spending all your money on fucking random toys every 2 seconds. I seen your latest video, 6 stores in one day. You can barely afford to be going to one fucking store in a day.
I only spent
What do you
$100 that day. I only spent $100 that day. Actually, no, I spent more, but I only spent $100 cash.
Yeah, I was going to say what so he says.
Yeah.
So where are we going 2 Wednesdays from now?
2 Wednesdays from now.
Yeah. I've got that week off.
Oh. Well, I go to Big City on Wednesdays.
Oh, when do you do your toy hunting days, or does that just depends
So
on
it's-
what days you work?
So it's usually on Saturdays when I have Saturday off every second week.
No, screw the weekends.
Do you still work weekends?
Yeah, I still work a lot of Saturdays. It's on roster, but I still work a lot of Saturdays. I'm working this Saturday too.
Yeah, poor bastard.
Mm. It's only 4 hours, but you still got to get up early. And by the time I get home, get my shit together, get to Bex, the day's pretty much already fucked. Speaking of which, I think I need to go to bed. I didn't realize it was fucking
I think I'm
10:30.
gonna leave. I'll leave my signature books for another stream.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
other. That's the other 214 books, is it? All the signature books.
No, the 71 books that I took with me.
Oh, Jesus
70
Christ!
71 books signed.
Yeah,
Fucking hell. Did you? That's crazy.
Mm.
and there's some that were dual and triple. So I'll grab. Where's just? I got one that looks just awesome with all the signatures. So got like the
Shooter.
Jim Shooter.
Shooter McGavin.
Not quite.
triple 4 signed. So Tom DeFalco, Shooter, John Beatty, and Mike Zeck.
Nice.
So I've got 1, 7, and 8, all 4 signed.
Actually, most people, a lot of people will say it's actually more rare to have a Secret Wars 8 not signed by anybody than it is to have it signed by everybody, because it seems like everybody has
Why
8 signed.
for a lot of the artists, I didn't really take big books.
Hmm.
Like I just got a lot of my just random.
No, Mike Zeck actually came here. Is that where you got those signed, or?
Yeah, Mike Zeck, I got signed here
Yeah.
the start of the year. So
Yeah, he came here in March, April for Supernova.
yeah, because he's based in the Philippines now, I think it is.
Hmm.
So he'll be coming down
He
here.
didn't have any original art to sell, did he?
No, not that I seen. Had a whole bunch of prints.
Yeah, Prince. Yeah, I
But
don't think he's even doing, because he used to do he'll do
I know,
sort of 8 to 10 pre-done pieces, but he doesn't even do them anymore.
I know he wasn't taking commissions. He
I definitely knew that.
clearly announced that he wasn't doing it.
Hmm.
But yeah, even like he was by himself. He didn't have a handler, didn't even have anyone from Nova helping him. He was taking his own money, doing it all by himself.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, so it was, I will say it's well worth the effort going to the show for both of you, but you got to decide why you're going to the show because you can't do everything.
You didn't get what you went for.
I
But he
didn't.
got plenty of other stuff, though.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't get what I went for. I didn't get any footage at the show. And you better shut your mouth because I spent 4.5 hours in a fucking line for you.
Yeah, so shut up, bitch.
I'm not saying about the footage. I'm saying about the book you wanted.
Yeah.
I need to know the story.
So on Saturday, from the 9:30, the time I got in, till 3 in the afternoon, I was in line for 3 signatures, and 2 of them were for you.
I was actually thinking when you offered the Scotty Young as the extra, we said yes, and then straight after that, I was on a stream with on Jiggs's channel because Perry was running it, and Caroline and Chris was showing the line for the Scotty Young signatures, and I was like, oh no, I just sent Sean into that line.
I was going into Scotty Young either way because I had Stage Academy. So I only offered it because I was going in it. If I wasn't, don't worry. There was no fucking way I was offering it to you.
You would have got a message with a photo saying "fuck you," I'm not doing it.
What was the other one? The only other one was Jenny Frizen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, two signatures.
let's put it this way: there was 6 longer lines in the show. Stranko's just because it's not long, just because he fucking talks forever.
Yeah, like Eastman.
Then you had Scotty's, which was long. Darren Warren Johnson.
Daniel Warren Johnson. Yeah.
And just because he must fucking talk, and supposedly he was there for like 20 minutes signing, and then he left, and he was late and didn't show up and all this stuff. Claremont.
I was going to say Claremont, probably
Because
Frizen as well.
Because he fucking talks. Frizen's line was long, but she was like moving through it pretty decently.
And probably JR.
Yeah, but he wasn't too bad. Like his line was sort of going. You just had to get him in the right time. But fucking the other guy was what's his name? Ron Wilson.
Oh, okay, that's surprising.
Because he was only there the one day. Is it Ron Wilson? Or who did the first fucking Morbius book?
What
Was that
Amazing 101?
Yeah, was that Wilson or was that someone else?
No, that was somebody else.
Where is it?
Yeah, Ron Wilson was there 3 days at the 4C booth, so it wasn't Ron Wilson.
No, there was one guy who was Roy Thomas. That's it.
Oh, Roy Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, because he's an older gentleman and he was only there the one day. So, but no, Phil. Jenny Frizen was. I can understand why she can be cold, because the way some of the guys and stuff talk to her and look at her.
Yeah, she's a good-looking bird.
I don't see what everyone thinks like she's a goddess. She's good looking. I don't think she's that crazily. Al Milgram, he talked a bit. It wasn't too much. But everyone to their own. Yeah, like some people just want to talk and talk. Some don't. Some don't say boo to you. Some
Mike Grell's he's a big talker.
Yeah,
he loves telling stories.
But they're like you also got to read the room. If you're gonna tell a story, you got to know that.
Look at the line.
Yeah, you got to have the story move like think.
Remember,
you can't just. Sorry?
Remember when Kevin Eastman was at Supernova?
Yeah,
you're in the line for 4 hours.
4 hours, but like he just talked. Like I was like getting closer and getting closer. I'm just watching him. I was like, just shut the fuck up. Like by the time I got to him, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" I'm like, "Just shut the fuck up, I'm signing my book."
that's like. I have no problems with people talking in this, but if you're gonna talk, especially at a Comic-Con, talk about books and stuff, not about every other fucking random thing in the world.
Mm.
Like Chris Claremont was having a conversation with some people about all this random stuff that had nothing to do with comics or anything.
Mm.
And he sat there for a good 25 minutes just talking. I get you want to talk to people about these sort of things and stuff, have those conversations afterwards.
Mm.
Like, talk to those people on the side when you're done signing, or especially when you got a lined 4 rows deep, you're there for a certain time frame and then you're leaving, so people don't get a signature because you're having these conversations on random stuff. And I know I might seem worse for me because I don't have the opportunity to see these people every fucking couple of months like the Americans do, so they can say, yeah, if I don't get it this time, I get it next show.
Mm.
There's got to be a limit to what you're saying and what you talk about and how long. So, but I do get what they were saying about Stranko. I'm glad I never need to line up for him again to get anything fucking signed. Not unless I get the most important book that he ever did in a fucking high grade to get it signed. Like the number 4 you seen, Simon, I end up finding that late in the day. And I said, there's no fucking chance in hell I'm lining up again for him to
No.
try and get that signed.
Nah, no way.
So it was just, you don't realize how much of a drainer on your life it is until you're there.
That's why I'm glad I don't do signatures.
Well, like I was saying, that Saturday up until 3 o'clock, it took me nearly 7 hours to do 3 signatures. And then in the last 2 hours of the show, I ended up doing like 9 other signatures of the little other people. And people who I would say are probably bigger famous people than Frizen and that, like from the 80s, 90s, wrote big books, did art on big books. I could walk up and get their signature in 2 seconds. And then like Jim Starlin, literally never had a line. Shooter, the max you wait 2-3 people to get a signature. And fucking Ron Wilson, Roy Thomas, you waited, but that was because he was old. He literally took a break in the middle of signing. They stopped for like 35 minutes. He was just at the table not signing because he needed a break.
Yeah, well, that's being sneaky, Mike.
Yeah,
but we've all been there. We've all done that.
Not everyone is at their tables to be able to get stuff signed and done before the show.
And that's the one thing I hate about Supernova is that all the artists show up an hour after the show starts. Whereas with Oz Comic Con, when they used to do international comic guests, the comic guests would be there when the show starts.
Well, some people don't. Like Scotty Young showed up at like 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, God.
He wasn't there the Friday. Don't hold me to it, but from what I heard, he didn't even show up till the Saturday at like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And he's another one. He loves talking to the people and awesome, but if you're going to be limited time signing and stuff, sort of push through it. So I think I'm going to have to start. I think I might have to take Beckerman up on his offer of being his friend, so I can get into shows early and get everything done before the doors open.
Yeah, after that Eastman signing, I was like, never again. I could not care less about your stupid signature.
Yeah.
But if Sean's going to do it for me, I'll do it.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going to start charging you a commission for every fucking signing.
And then,
No.
then it gets more expensive the longer he has to wait for it.
And then the
Per
best
hour.
thing,
Hourly rate.
is if Sarah gives me the exact same book, it'll be free because I'll just charge Simon. Right. Like I honestly didn't think I was going to get your books back. I went in on the Sunday morning to ask him.
I was shocked.
I was too. Like I went back to CGC at say, so I dropped them off first thing morning, 9:30 Sunday morning, and I went back at 4:30, and they literally were walking in with a trolley full of boxes, and they had just come in.
Did you see Bub's video?
I have not watched any YouTube in the last 2 weeks.
Bubs, get this. So Bubs complained about the CGC thing. So he said he was there on Friday, and he was like one of the first people in line, and he didn't get his books back until the Sunday, I think. But not only that, he said when he went to ask him on Sunday, and they're like, yeah, and I think they might have pulled him out of a pile or some shit. He said, oh yeah, your books are ready. But then he checked, and they weren't on the registry. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the CGC registry.
So he had to email them and say, hey, what the books aren't here. And then they fixed it. So he's like, how many people's books didn't get registered properly?
Mm.
It's a good question.
I don't know. You can check the registry for your books. I did have a look.
Let's say them again.
They're right here. I can show them.
There goes the hood again.
It's very easily accessible.
Oh, that's the one with the really bad signature placement. Oh, yeah.
That's my one.
Yeah, Sarah's books look really good.
Oh, fuck, I saw the trade dress for a second then.
You idiot. Oh, God.
They're gone, son.
All right, anyway, I'm going to go because I've got a members-only video I have to publish.
Yeah, I saw that notification, Mike. I saw it was on one of my Facebook groups or whatever. I saw that he's no longer going to be doing pieces at all, like commissions or even like, because he was doing some original art to sell just on I don't know if he's still going through Catskill or not, but he's retired altogether from doing commissions. So I was glad I got in really early. I got mine like really. I got mine like 2012 or 13 or something.
Yeah, back when they were cheaper. Some of the prices, some of the people were charging were just fucking extreme.
Oh yeah, I've known that and that's just like everything else, like books, like cards, like toys, like fucking everything else. Everybody's massively chucked their prices up for original art too, and that's why I'm sort of part of the reason why I got out.
Yeah, but even in saying that, I can understand like your original art pieces that you're doing away from the show. You're putting in decent hours into it.
Mm.
I can understand putting
Yeah,
the
at home stuff.
Yeah, that you're putting the prices on. But for a fucking piece that's taking you an hour to do at the show,
and they're charging like $500 or $1,000.
Yeah,
just because you're a so-called big name.
And it's just it's
the Warriors on the big screen.
Members only, baby.
No, it's a notification.
It's something I was thinking to get into, and then I said it's not going to be feasible. I'd rather spend the money on a book than art.
Mm.
But I will say that, like, if I find a youngish, up and coming artist, that I might get some original art, like I did with John's piece from the Titans that I have, and that to get it when they're sort of still getting established.
But
And
even
affordable.
like, and Mike and I have had this discussion as well, that even a lot of these so-called up-and-coming artists that have, been around 2 seconds and they've had like one job for Marvel or one job for DC or even Image or even an indie book, even they're starting to like go, oh, well, John Romita Jr. is charging $1,000, so I can charge $1,000. It's like, dude, you've been here for 2 seconds. He's been here for 30 years. You can't be charging the same sort of rates. But you can't also put a price on people's time too, because some people are just like, well, I'm going to go the extra mile and spend more time on it, so I'll get more money. But it's, some people are just asking way too much.
But see, I also think that comes down to people like, don't get me wrong, I know Fizzin is talented, but for a person who's only really doing covers to be charging the extreme prices that she does, and other cover artists, I know you're a talented artist and that, but you're just a cover artist. Like, if you got a person who's doing the whole fucking book.
Burn.
What?
I'm just like burn, like you're burning the artist.
Well, it's like the story before my laptop dies, because I can see I'm only on like fucking 12%. The story I always tell is like, because I discovered the artist, South African artist Warren Lowe, or Warren Lou, however you want to pronounce his name. He's done all those like Gun Honey covers, and he's done some DC covers and stuff like that. I discovered him years and years and years ago, and I actually asked him, I said, oh, look, this is when you could like, contact him direct and just talk to him as a normal person. I'm like, oh yeah, just wanted to know whether, open for commissions. Yeah, I'm open for commissions. Yeah, I've only, just done my second DC cover or something like that at the time. So it was like really only just broken into the industry. And I said, oh yeah, what are you sort of charging for or whatever like that? And he goes, oh, what are you looking for? And I said, oh, I like full figure, but if you don't do full figure, I can do a torso or something like that. I like, you do color, I like color, but I can always do grayscale or black and white if you like. And I go, I prefer 11 by 17s. He goes, I don't work on 11 by 17. He goes, the biggest I can do is 11 by 14. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. So we ended up working out that he was going to do a torso 11 by 14. But only in grayscale. So he wasn't going to do color because color was ridiculously more. But he was still going to charge me like $1,000 when nobody knew who the fuck he was. And this was about probably 10, 15 years ago, probably even a little bit longer. And I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. It's just, it's, you're a nobody, mate. You can't be charging those kind of dollars.
There was when Simon was getting the original arts that he got from the guy in Scotland or wherever it was.
Neil, yeah.
Neil McGregor.
There was a random guy I end up finding on Instagram. No credits to his name, nothing. Did some really awesome pieces. So I messaged him about getting a commission in one of the books. And yeah, he wanted $1,000 to do a bust in the book. And no credits to his name, not for Marvel, not for fucking any big known indie book or anything. And you got to be fucking kidding, yeah?
Yeah. And whereas, like, as you look at it, like you got that Daryl Banks like full figure in that book
Yeah.
for $150, and I'm like, and that thing looks awesome.
That's right. And even the girl, the Adriana Mello,
Yeah.
for the color, everything, she was 220.
220 is what I paid for my sketch covers from Neil.
And Myers was 200.
Mm.
Mike Grell was 170. So, and like if you, I get Mike Grell only does grey lead, doesn't do inks or anything. But if you can get someone who you would,
Unless you do an at home one,
yeah. But
because
unless you,
I've got full figure colors from Micro.
yeah. But if you're talking about someone who would, I would say, be considered in the legends bracket, doing that for 170, and then where's the other one? So another one that I say, all right, she's very talented, but that as a grey lead cost me more than what Mike Grell did, what Adriana did, what Myers did. So
Who was that piece by?
Sweeney Boo.
I've heard of Sweeney Boo.
She's getting bigger. She's like a Frizen. She does a lot of covers and stuff. She's done a lot of like independent things. She's starting to get bigger books, but everyone to their own. Yeah, I get people can charge what they want to charge and do what they want to do, but you also got to deliver on what you're charging.
Get your money's worth.
So, like, I find that the advantage of these sketchbooks is when the people see that their art is going to be compared to other people's art, they go a little bit more than I think they normally would.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah.
I've a lot of the guys in the group that I've come up with collecting original art, like they've got a lot of horror stories where it's like the artist will look through it and go, oh, he's got an Eastside Rabeek, and he's got David Finch, and he's got like all these big names or whatever like that, and then this artist does some fucking shitty half-ass bloody thing, and then it's like, why did I even bother? Because now it just wrecks the book.
Yeah.
I even had one of the guys even got somebody to do, it was just a pencil piece and it looked so shit. He got another artist to do a full new piece over that one, and he said, I don't even want to look at that other piece anymore.
Yeah.
It was that bad. He spent money on it and it was like, that's not even worth it.
Well, I'm in the same boat with that Sweeney Boo. Now it looks out of place in the book with the other stuff I got. So I'm contemplating when I go to a show and there's a whole bunch of inkers and colorers there to get one of them to finish it off.
Yeah. Yeah, get like a Rob Hunter or a Scott Hanna or...
Yeah, but did she tell you it was just going to be pencil?
She didn't tell me it was just going to be pencil, but in the same boat, I didn't read her description of the way she had it. Like, I think it said black and white. So to me, I thought that was going to be just inked, like everyone else. But her version of black and white is
pencil.
It was like, it wasn't on her, it was on me. What I chose and what I read and how I read it was different than what it actually was. So I assumed I was just getting an inked thing, and I didn't. So, and it's a great piece, so it's not like it's crap. But
Mm.
yeah, it just looks out of place being just pencils when all the other pieces are in color and inked and
Ink
stuff.
and stuff. Yeah.
So
Them,
it has
them's,
been,
them's the breaks.
that's right. So it's been 2.5 hours, Simon. We stuck it out. So I'll let you go to sleep.
Mm.
And I might actually fucking attempt to try and sleep. See if I can sleep.
You know, my laptop's coming up with warning things, and this is going to go to sleep soon because I'm going to die out,
Mate,
run out of battery.
mine lives on charge.
Well, my new laptop survived its first stream. So we'll see how it keeps going.
Hmm.
I got to work out
All
this lighting a bit better. But yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All right, we shutting it down.
yeah. Are you going to Metro, Simon?
I think so. I'm waiting for media passes to come through, but the plan is to be there. Yes, on Sunday.
Let me know so I can know if I'm going to be there on the Sunday too. I'll make sure I bring the books for you.
Oh, cool. If you do, could I just make a suggestion? Could you prepare them in a way where I
Oh
can
my
easily
god!
show them in a video? Don't just hand me the books.
Can I, prepare them in a way that what?
I can just that I don't see them, I guess, and I can open them in a video and be like, "Sean,
He
got
wants
me
you to
these."
put him like face to face sort of style.
No, not that. Just I don't know. If you've got like something you can put it in where I don't see them. That's not hard, right?
Okay, like in a
Gemini.
Shove it in a Coles
Just put it in
plastic
Gemini.
bag and just
You got
throw them
Gemini?
at him.
Just chuck them in a
What?
Gemini or something. If you got a Gemini,
Look at this guy.
I'm just
Where
asking.
the fuck
I've
do
got
you think
Gemini.
I get a Gemini from?
I don't know. Don't you buy
How
books?
about you put him in one of these?
They
Oh,
won't
where's that?
fit.
Where'd you get that from? Holy shit! Wait,
Dave sent it to me.
is that his own type?
No,
It says still only 35 cents on it. Oh, you put the
It's
sticker on
sticker.
there.
I thought the same thing. I even said it in the video. I go, oh, he's even got his own boxes. And then I'm like, oh, that's
That would
raised.
be
And that's raised. I'm like, yeah, it's but it's still a cool little box. It's got like magnetized little sort of
Yeah,
flip
you should have
lid.
seen him. He rocked up to Yarraville. I'm starting to talk to him. I realized didn't realize he had a camera around his neck filming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Around, he was doing that at the show as well. So
Yeah, store follower.
But,
That's what they're called.
yeah,
Damn
yeah.
content crickets.
so I'll make sure I put them in a bag for you, Simon, and I'll
throw 'em
put
at him.
See-through bag, clear bag.
I'll put a fucking photocopy of yours on every angle I can, so the minute you pull them out of the bag, you're gonna see it.
Get it printed on the front of the bag.
So, but yeah.
It's a different story if you didn't know what you were getting, but you know what you're getting. So I don't know what the big fuss is.
I don't know the grade. Don't know where the signatures are. I haven't seen my Grail yet, so I would like to see it in hand for the first time.
It's a 4.0.
No,
I don't know.
Bubs told me that I'm not allowed to give you that book until you finish paying for it.
I paid for it. I paid for it last week.
Really? I'm gonna have to get confirmation from him first.
Fine. I've already paid it.
Because he told me if you don't pay, that we're more than welcome to trade. I give you my copy and I keep yours, and I pay him the difference.
The funny thing is, there's actually a copy going around the comic fairs at the moment. So Jamie, I think his name is. He had the stall at Comic-Con. He was at Comic-Con with Billy, that big dude we were talking about before, and James, I think.
Comic-Con.
You're not talking about James Joseph.
No, not James. Not James. He you know him. He's normally at Yarraville. He's in the corner. As soon as you walk into that main room, he's on the left, next to Billy.
Oh, I think I know.
I think
the
his
guy
name's
you're talking
Jamie.
about.
I think
I
his
don't know
name's
his
You're
name.
Jamie.
talking about the guy that's always with Billy.
No, not that guy. No, not that guy. I don't know that guy's name.
No.
But the guy that's in the corner. He was in the corner. I bought a book off him once. He had like
Anyway.
4 copies of the same book. I bought one, and he goes, "Hey man, get a nicer copy," and he went and picked a better copy for me. But anyway, he's got a copy going for $500, but it's trashed.
Okay.
That was my story.
All right, we'll end it now on that crappy story.
We got to end it on the master of YouTube telling stories that are so great that we just remove him from the stage.
Fuck that guy. He's going all pixelated anyway.
Yeah. On saying that, we will end the stream. Thank you to everyone who joined in and made the stream what it was. And thank you to everyone who catches it on the replay.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, there we go.
All right, ending it.
Just want to do that.